Rob changed the course of my life.
Kathy Bates included that exact sentence in her statement that she released to Deadline on Monday following the death of Rob Reiner on Sunday.
And if he hadn't, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you now.
In that Monday statement, Kathy also wrote, "I'm horrified hearing this terrible news. Absolutely devastated. I love Rob. He was brilliant and kind, a man who made films of every genre to challenge himself as an artist. He also fought courageously for his political beliefs. Michelle was a gifted photographer. She shot my beautiful photos for the Misery campaign. My heart breaks for them both. My thoughts are with their family." Rob directed Kathy in Misery, a performance that would lead
And the Oscar goes to
an Academy Award for Best Actress in 1991.
Kathy Bates in Misery.
Now, a few days since that written statement that she released on Monday, today, Thursday, Kathy sat down with CBS News.
When I look back over the last 35 years since we made Misery, I realized that if I hadn't done Misery, it would be like George Bailey going back and seeing what his life would have been like if he had never been there.
George Bailey would be the name of Jimmy Stewart's character in It's a Wonderful Life. Now, I don't know if Kathy already knew that was one of Rob's favorite films, or that this reflection through this lens was inspired by the joint statement released by Billy Crystal, Albert Brooks, Martin Short, and Larry David, which said, "There's a line from one of Rob's favorite films, It's a Wonderful Life.
Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?"
You have no idea. Or Kathy's comparison is just pure happenstance.
I wouldn't have had some of the friends that I have now. I wouldn't have had the richness in my life. I, quite frankly, probably would have stayed in the theater, and I doubt I would have had a movie career. I might have dropped out altogether.
Yeah, in May of this year, during a chat about Misery with Rob at TCM's Classic Film Festival, Kathy revealed that before getting the role in the 1990 film, she wasn't having much success in Hollywood.
I had come out here to do film, but I ended up doing a lot of plays at the Taper of shows that I had done in New York.
I had seen Kathy in a number of plays on stage, and I thought, wow, that's exactly who should play this part. And she came in, and we had a scene that we were going to read, and she started to read the scene, and she read like 2 lines, I think, 2 or 3 lines. And I said, that's enough. You can do this. You got the part. And she was like, what do you mean? Like, she thought, what am I'm cutting her off? What? I said, no, you can do this. I know you can do it. And she went, really?
I've always wanted to be an actress from when I was very, very small. I don't know why. I've always had that dream.
As she walked out of the room, she said, "Can I call my mother and tell her?" I said, "Yes, you can call your mother."
That's so great.
True. Yeah. And if it wasn't for Rob, I don't think I would have ever been able to make that dream come true in such a dramatic and incredible way.
Yeah, that really was Kathy's breakthrough in film, and she's proven to be one of the best actresses ever with her work in the 35 years since. But yeah, in a sliding door scenario, if Rob hadn't cast her in Misery, maybe another role would have come her way that would have allowed her to break through like she did as Annie in Misery.
Here's one big bastard of a check. Give me some of your Christing money. There, look there. See what you made me do? Oh, Paul, I'm sorry.
And she'd still be the Kathy Bates that we know today, who knows? But what we do know is that in the career that Kathy has had, yeah, it started with Rob saying yes and giving her that opportunity.
Rob Reiner, for giving me a chance.
But just to counter a little bit what Kathy said, I mean, Kathy gets credit for everything that came after that yes, including that performance. It's not like any actress would have been as good as her in that part. And yeah, after Misery, she's gone on to receive 3 more Oscar nominations, 14 Emmy nominations with 2 wins, and 8 Golden Globe nominations with a win. Yeah, and the list goes on. Yeah, in the wake of his death, it is incredible to just kind of look at the number of careers that Rob really championed or jump-started, like Kathy, like Seinfeld, like Robin Wright. Yeah, it's a long list. Yeah, just it's incredible to reflect on what he gave us. Yeah, what are your thoughts on Kathy's what if scenario about Misery.
Thank you very much.
I just remember you standing and you were like, yeah, yeah.
Well, you deserved it. I mean, it's an amazing
It was so
performance.
great.
It's amazing.